Our AI is accurate. It sounds right every time we check. Adorable. A human nodding at a confident paragraph is not measurement. It's the failure the model was trained to produce. I'm Professor Whiskers. This is trust, but verify. Mostly trust. Let's tour the 5 things serious teams build. Slowly. I'm a cat. Start with a golden data set. A few hundred real inputs paired with the answers a human actually verified, frozen in version-like code. Without it, accuracy is a rumor. With it, a number you can say without blushing. Teams fumble this by writing 10 easy cases and declaring victory. I've seen goldfish with harder exams. But a golden data set on a shelf tests nothing. So who runs it and when? Answer: every single change. That's a regression eval. Your golden data set runs automatically in the deployment pipeline, and if the pass rate drops, the release stops. Prompt tweak, new model version, retrieval change. Everything retakes the exam. Systems don't break loudly, they break politely, one Tuesday at a time. Teams fumble this by shipping anyway when checks go red. Continuous integration theater. But passing the same exam forever only proves you know that exam. What about questions nobody wrote down? So you pay someone to ask them. Red teaming, hiring people whose job is breaking your system before customers do. They try prompt injection and jailbreaks and hide malicious instructions inside documents your system reads. Your test set holds only questions you imagined. Attackers bring the rest. Teams fumble this by commissioning one dramatic report and fixing nothing. Still, a red team report is a photograph, not a film. What happens while the world quietly rearranges itself? Drift monitoring, that's what. You sample live traffic, compare today's query distribution against your baseline, and alert when the gap widens. Embeddings drift, topics drift, accuracy follows. It exists because yesterday's accuracy is not today's. Users change, the world changes, your exam quietly stops matching reality. Teams fumble this. Dashboards nobody opens, alerts routed to an inbox last read in March, but a monitor only clears its throat. It says something changed. It cannot say what to do. Who decides? Humans size to risk, not optimism. High-stakes outputs get a person before they ship. A medical summary gets full review. Low-stakes chatter gets a 1% spot check, and corrections flow back into the golden data set. It exists because some calls need judgment, and judgment stays stubbornly human. Teams fumble it 2 ways. Review everything, and rubber stamping starts by lunch. Review nothing, and call it trust. This all assumes the machinery exists, which brings me to the part where it doesn't. Meanwhile, in reality, most organizations run 0 evaluations in production. None. The accuracy metric is nobody complained yet, which is not a metric. It's the absence of a detective. Users who get bad answers don't file reports. They leave quietly, the way I leave a room containing a cucumber. Silence is not satisfaction. It's unmeasured churn in a trench coat. Then it gets better. The provider quietly swaps the model. Someone quietly edits the system prompt because the tone felt off. And the numbers nobody tracked quietly change. No evals rerun because there were no evals. No drift alarm because there was no baseline. Nothing broke. It just stopped being what you bought. You wouldn't know, you weren't checking. Here's the summary, suitable for engraving. Trust is a strategy, verify is a budget line. Hope is not a test suite, it never was. It has never once caught a regression. I have. This has been trust, but verify. Mostly trust. I'm Professor Whiskers. Go build a golden data set, or don't, and enjoy the incident report. I test every gravity assumption personally, daily. Off your desk, the pen falls, the hypothesis holds, class dismissed.